your seat out and I'll film you on the inside.
All right. I'm gonna start it up in here first, and then I'll throw it to you. Here's the jet fighter startup button that are famous in these cars. Oh, what is up, guys? Welcome, squad, to the video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm not gonna make you look bad. Don't worry. Jeez. That'll all be explained in our next probably family vlog. While we're on tangents, just really quick, our last video we put up of the unmarked police car tour video. Guys, I did not know the Impala was an actual animal. It's some kind of animal. To me, it looks like a peacock.
You're just a big old dummy dumb.
I'm starting to see a pattern in our videos. I always do something stupid that solicits all kinds of comments from people. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. So for today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys about an awesome experience I had from my job this last week. We're also gonna do a quick update on our gold PS4 giveaway that we are in the middle of. We are coming down to the end of that, and we're gonna do a quick update on that before the end of the video as well. So stick around for that. You guys already know from the title and the thumbnail that this is about a Lamborghini. If you guys have been here for a while, you know there's some things that I absolutely love. Goats.
Zapatero. ¿Qué opina usted del gobierno de Zapatero?
Especially sassy goats. Bunt cakes.
Nom 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 nom.
And that's it. That's all that I love. I don't love anything else in life. Just those two things. Oh wait, no, there is a third thing. Come on. A Lamborghini. I just think that they're awesome. I like the way they look, I like the way they sound. More than anything, what I think is cool about them is the doors that they open. They're just magnets. If you have one of those cars, you can literally go just about anywhere and people will come up to talk to you and initiate a conversation about like what you do, why you have it, how you got it, that type of stuff. I think it's a door opener. They're conversation starters, and I think that is a powerful tool. That's one of the things I like the most about those type of cars. So here's what happened. Here's the story. Last week, I'm on an overtime shift, and I'm finishing a call that I'm on, and I look at my computer and see the calls that have come in that haven't been assigned yet, and one of them sticks out to me because the words Lamborghini Huracan were in the description. So I hurry and look at that call, and there's not a lot of details. It has something to do with an agency outside of our state requesting that we go find this car. It was at like a dealership or an auto auction place because it may be involved in a fraud or some type of embezzlement case. And I think it even said something in there about possibly being stolen. So I hurry and clear the call that I'm on, and I tell my dispatcher to send me on that call. So I run out there and talk to this really nice gal at the front desk at this business, tell her why I'm there, and she hands me the paperwork on this car. And I'm really confused at first because it says 2015 Ferrari Lamborghini.
Say what?
What? Two different, yeah, it didn't make sense. And she didn't know either. So of course, you know, first thing I have to do is I have to inspect this vehicle to make sure that it's a Ferrari Lamborghini or one or the other. So on the exterior, I think I looked and sounded something like this. I'm gonna have to inspect this car and check it out and just verify if it is a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. If you can direct me to the vehicle, I'll check it out. Meanwhile, on the inside, I'm a little bit more like, ah!
Please don't ever do that again.
I might have been a little bit excited. So we go out there and this is what we find. Oh, just a Lamborghini Huracan. Just my dream car, that's all.
I seen one of these
Woo!
on the internet. That was a cop car.
Yeah, they've got them in some other countries, like in Italy.
Yeah.
God, what a pretty car. I think there's a whole scale of opinions out there on these type of cars. Everywhere from people that loathe the cars, considering it a complete waste of money and absolutely unacceptable display of ostentatiousness. Is that a word?
It sure is.
All the way to the people that collect, you know, 12, 13, 15, 20 of these type of cars because that's their passion. I look at these cars as art. I think there's cars that get you around for transportation, like my minivan, like this police car. I think a Lamborghini and cars like it fall into a different category where it's not just about transportation. Some people can spend millions of dollars on art that they'll hang up on the wall in their house, or you can spend money on art that you drive. It's mobile art. just kind of how I look at it. So I go out to my car and I call the detective from the other state to find out what the heck's going on with this car. She tells me they've had a string of exotic cars that have gone up and missing, has something to do with people washing the titles and then fraudulently selling them. Bottom line is this car was listed stolen. I'm required to impound it so that it can get back in the hands of the rightful owner. So we call for a tow truck. My mind immediately starts turning. There's just no way though. I mean, it's parked in this garage and all the tow truck has to do is pull up to the garage and it goes right on the bed. I mean, there's no conceivable reason that I would have to drive it. But for the paperwork I have to fill out for the impound, I do need to have the mileage from the car, which of course we have to start in order to get it off of the odometer. I'll take what I can get. All right, I'm gonna get in and start this Lambo up in preparation for the tow truck driver. God, I can barely fit in here though with... All right. Cop in a Lambo. That's worth a picture or something, right? Hey, what's up? You recognize me? Oh crap. This guy just recognized me. Dude, you think this will work for our channel?
Yeah.
It's my new flagship. This employee totally recognizes me. He actually heard my loud, obnoxious voice and recognized it immediately. I can't blame him for that. That was cool because that was the first time that had ever happened to me, like on the job or out in the public, which makes sense because we're not that big of a channel, so it hasn't happened before. So that was really cool. That guy was awesome. Then the tow truck driver shows up.
Let's see. I can't remember on this car.
I'm usually on the east side of the city. Today I'm just looking for a good time.
Well, that's the option. We drive them in and tow them out.
Oh, don't scrape the bottom of that. Oh, barely. All right, we're just finishing this up. We got it loaded on the tow truck. Tow truck driver and I, my man right here.
Thank you.
We got it figured out already. We're gonna take it out to the streets. We're gonna do a few street races really quick because they do that around here. Right? We're out in an area where they street race. Yeah. You know what? Being in my position, I gotta clarify.
You know how we do it.
We know how we do it. We're out here. We're out here. It's obviously a joke because I'm a public servant. But
yeah, it's a joke.
right? We're not really doing that.
Not at all.
All right, let's do this. I mean, let's not do this. Definitely a joke. We did not drive the car. We did not street race the car. It stayed on the tow truck and he left.
Right.
This whole experience got me thinking about what is a cop's opinion on supercars, on nice cars like this. Because I'm willing to bet the people that own them, the people that drive them, when they go to rallies, when they do meetups, even when they're just driving on their own, probably one of their common concerns is running into cops. So for what it's worth, I'm just gonna tell you guys my take on this. And this is just me, this is just my opinion. You dumping more garbage? Man, you must love this, huh? You just can't get enough of that chicken smell. I have zero problem with these cars and the people that drive them. I think they're cool. Whatever they've done in their life, professionally or otherwise, to get to the point where they can own them, I respect that. And I'm a fan, personally. I'm jealous. I wish I had one myself. So I do not see these cars and immediately think, how do I pull them over? What am I gonna stop them for? They're a menace, I need to go do something about it. No, absolutely not. But I am a police officer, I am expected to enforce the law. And if I'm out working and I see somebody that goes by me at double the speed limit, it doesn't matter if it's in a minivan or in a Lamborghini. It doesn't matter what car it is. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop and talk to them. I'm just gonna have a huge grin on my face and be fangirling when I come up to talk to you though. I just hope people are safe in them. What I hate to see is the tragedies from people driving these cars past their capabilities. I don't think they drive them past the capabilities of the car, but I think there's drivers that think they're in a movie and they push the limits beyond what they're capable of, and it results in tragedy. So I took a few pictures of this thing and I posted it on our other social media, on our Instagram and on our Facebook. And I noticed later in the day, one of the comments we got on our Facebook post was from Mike Spielman, said, "We can start a GoFundMe page to raise money to buy you one." Talk about the best idea in the world.
It sure is.
Obviously not something that would be feasible or a reality. It did get me thinking though. Picture this, a Lamborghini Huracan as the world's coolest unmarked police car. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm talking one of these cars with undercover stealth lighting and siren in them. And I'm not saying this is something like a department would own and be used for actual police work. I mean, as a personally owned car. Obviously, I couldn't use something like that on the job, but the purpose of it would just be a PR tool. something that would go to parades, law enforcement supporting events, rallies. It would just be a public relations tool. I mean, people would flock to that thing. People would want to know what is going on with this car. I mean, what other ways could that type of car be used? Let us know in the comments. I'm talking like public service, altruistic things you could do with that car. I'm thinking along the lines of like a dream list for maybe terminally ill cancer patients. You got a kid with cancer or something. His dream is to be in a Lamborghini. Maybe he also likes cops. Stuff like that. What other things like that could you do if you had that car? Mike, look what you did. You just got all these things going in my head. Something that will never happen, but it's a lot of fun to think about. Okay, enough of the Lamborghini. How about an update on this gold PS4 giveaway? So it's been almost 2 weeks since we started the contest, and we told you guys we were gonna let it run for 2 weeks. I didn't bring it out here with me like I did last time, but it looks like this. It's a pretty sweet looking console, I gotta admit. So we are going to bring this thing to an end. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna let it go just a few extra days past the 2 weeks. The official closing deadline for all entries into this contest will be Saturday, July the 8th at 23:59 Mountain Standard Time, or for you civilian types, 11:59 p.m. on Saturday night. After it closes, we will pick a winner, and then in our next video after that, we will announce who the winner is. If you won, we'll probably notify you by email before the video comes out, and everybody else will find out in the video that follows. So if you're watching this during the time period when you can still enter the contest, we will throw up a link right here to the video that has all the details about how to do that. And guys, like I said in the last video we had before this, if you happen to be watching this down the road, weeks, months, and years later, we're gonna do more of this type of stuff. If you don't wanna miss out on that and you wanna join us for all the fun that we have here on this channel, we invite you to subscribe, turn on our post notifications so you know when we upload content, and welcome to the squad. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing here. All right, guys, that's it for this video. We will get back to the more traditional family vlogs coming up soon. We got some cool video from the lake. We got some awesome drone footage. We'll put all that together and try to get that out to you guys soon. Have a great weekend. We love you guys. See you next time. Ow! Get out! What are you doing? Get out of here! What are you trying to pinch me for?
It was a 40-pound box of chicken I bought from Zaycon.
I know.